And now starting lineup for your Salve Regina Seahawks. Forward, a senior, number 22, the North End of Massachusetts, John McLean. Forward, number 64, the senior from Hampton, Connecticut, Tyler Correndolo. Senior forward, number 58, from North End of Massachusetts, Joel Smith. Defenseman, number 4, sophomore, from Northeast Ontario, Anthony Azan. First defenseman, number 73, from Brooklyn, Columbia, Brendan Kim. And goal number 35, the senior from Vaughan, Ontario, Nicholas Latinovich. Now we ask you to please rise, move your caps, and pay attention to the flag.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to St. George's here in Middletown, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks are set to take on the Colonels of Curry College in a big Commonwealth Coast Conference men's ice hockey matchup. Hello again, and welcome. I am Andrew Pizzelli bringing you the call here this afternoon, a Valentine's Day matinee here at St. George's. Thank you for finding us on the Salve Athletics Network. Between the pipes for the Colonels, they will go with the sophomore from Karlovy Vary, Czech Republic, Roland Polasek on the year. He is 3-1 in net. Meanwhile, for Salve Regina, once again, they turn to Nicholas Latinovic, the senior from Vaughan, Ontario. He is 12-4-2 on the season. Last time out for the Seahawks, it was a historic night. Up in Springfield, they played Western New England, and they won that game 13-3. A new school record for goals in a game. A career night for Mitch Walensky as he becomes just the third player in program history to score 4 goals in a game. Seahawks obviously want to try and keep that going. Do not think we'll see a lopsided affair here today. But it'll be interesting to see how both teams handle the start time, a Monday 1 p.m. game. Colonels right now sitting in the 4 spot, and they're kind of basically locked into that spot for the tournament. So win or lose here today, nothing will change much for them. Here's George Sennett with a little steal. Tries to center it. It's knocked away. Loose in the slot and into the right wing corner. John McLean will try and get for it. Meanwhile, Salve Regina, as this one's paddled towards the net from the blue line, is currently 1 point behind UNE for the number 1 seed in the CCC. That one thrown on the goal and wide. And behind the net, Seahawks will look to chase after. So a lot to play for here for Salve. That 1 point courtesy of the shootout victory when the Seahawks were last home on Friday versus Wentworth. Zukov behind the cage now will wait. A lost stick here on the near side. I believe that's a Colonel stick. Zukov still waiting. Colonel's in the midst of some changes. Magil Diaz. Bouchard now. And that one's deflected high, up and out of play. Neutral zone draw here for both sides. Seahawks 15-5-2 on the year. 13-3-2 in the CCC. Curry 13-7-2 overall, 11-6-1 in conference play. And they're going to bring this face-off all the way back just outside the Colonel zone right side. DiStefani to take it for Salve against Itu Solani. And the Colonels control it. Stick fight at the blue line. This one kept onside here, weaving his way left side. That's Ochterbeck. He throws it towards the net, well wide. Puck in the right wing corner. Nigel Diaz. Behind the net to Ochterbeck. Up the wall left side, looks to bank it out to the point. That's deflected. Taken by Kraus. He'll just chip it off the glass and in. Seahawks will get a change here. Magil Diaz plays it around the boards, behind the net, and we've got a penalty behind the play. And this would look to be against Salve. And it's going to be against Cam Boudreau. So he will sit for 2 with exactly 2 minutes gone here in the first period. Power play for the Colonels. It'll be Mark Zukov on the draw against Sage Englund. Puck left side, into the corner. Timmy Kent. Sundell, right side to Danny Eruzione, former Seahawk. In his 5th year now playing collegiately for the Colonels now after spending 4 years here at Salve. Here's Zukov. All the way up top, Sundell. Straight away, it's Kent with space. He fires on the goal. Save made by Latinovic. Rebound collected in the corner by Zukov. 40 seconds gone on the power play. Here's a drive from the point, and it's held by Latinovic. Danny Eruzione, the graduate student from Winthrop, Mass. As I said, spent 4 seasons here. Went to a national title game in his freshman year. And finished his Salve career as the program's all-time leader in assists. And just 5 points shy of the career point mark. Now playing for the purple and white. Here's Caden Kinderka, shorthanded. looking to break over the line right side. Aruzioni and Sundell knock him off the puck. Sundell leaves it for Kent. Back to Zukov far side. Getting a piece of that. It was Kraus to slow things up. Here comes Kent over the line on the power play. Sends it left side. Aruzioni, top of the left wing circle. Will just peel back. Into the corner, Zukov. Back to Aruzioni. Chips it to Zukov left side. Wristed on the goal and wide. Ricocheting all the way around the boards. Back out to the blue line. Nigel Diaz plays it down the boards. Matt Dillon trying to clear it, and he does. Now Caden Kraus trying to race for it. 30 seconds to go on the penalty to Boudreau. Nigel Diaz will hold it now behind the net. Borges will force Nigel Diaz out from behind the cage. Vanakis near side. Able to feather it in. Brendan Kim behind the net. All the way out to the blue line, and it will skip off the stick of Nigel Diaz and get down. And that'll do it for the power play. 0 for 1 now are the Colonels. Nigel Diaz nearly turned it over to Boudreau in front. Saucered across now and taken by Laskinen. Laskinen with the backhand. That one hopped out in front. Seahawks diving to try and clear it. Lozano able to move it across. Brendan Kim snapped up quickly. Damon Zimmer on the backhand will roll it into the right wing corner. Benson straight down the middle, wristed high and wide. Zaremli chasing and throwing a shoulder in the corner against Artie Kopas. Puck in the right wing corner now, the attacking end for Curry. Punched around once again by Nolan Dawson. Thrown on the goal, pad save made Latinovich. Rebound, he tried to control it and it snuck through his pads behind the net. Now out to the blue line. Faking the one-timer and holding it is Peltonen. Throwing it on the cage and wide into the right wing corner. Colonels trying to keep it alive. Benson able to float it out to the blue line, but not out. Here's Bouchard. His wrister. That one may have been blocked. Wobbles into the corner. Skipped around the glass by Kopas once again. Kent to keep it in right side. Snakes around Zaremli. Looks to throw it out in front. No one home. Far side, Bouchard. Back to Kent. Bouchard now from the far wall. Straight away. Moves it right side. Sundell in the circle. All the way in deep. Zukov trying to force his way in front, and he throws it across the blue paint into the left wing corner. Here's Kent. Back out high. Wristed on the net. Blocked in the slot. Seahawks will just chip it long and deep softly. No icing here as the Seahawks will finally get to make a full change. That was a long shift. Zukov hands off to Kent right side. Around the boards, far side, Hoon Kim now for Salve. John McLean gets it along for Carangelo. Looks to sweep it up the ice, looking for George Sennett. Seahawks are offside. Now Carangelo will gain the line. Tangling far side. Moves it down the boards. McLean battling to keep it alive. And Carangelo will have to recover it at center. Snaps it across to Kroon, who will throw it into the right wing corner. McLean down the boards. Back to Carangelo. His wrister blocked. Ricochets off the glass. He'll bank it in deep once again. George Sennett trying to cut in front of Mike Pellegrini to get to the puck. Behind the cage, Nigel Diaz now for Curry. Seahawks keep it in. Here's McLean. Spins into the right wing corner. 1-on-2. McLean loses it. Carangelo up to the blue line. Hoon Kim with the drive. That one may have just dinged the far bar into the corner. And the Colonels will rope it in and get a change. Racing in is E2 Solani. Wanting to center it. In the right wing corner, it's paddled towards the net and wide. Blocked by Zimmer off the stick of Tyler Lindstrom. 12:56 to go in the first period. No score. Solani on the draw with Zimmer. Seahawks win it. Brendan Kim in the corner. Back to Zimmer. Scales it off the glass. Bouncing down. Mitch Walensky will gather it now in the left wing circle. Walensky to the net. Trying to get it on the goal, and it was poked away from behind. Wilhelm Peltonen with the late poke check. As Walensky Tried to drag that one out in front. He has it now right side. Throws it into the slot. And the puck will deflect back out to center. Lozano to Walensky, who throws it on the cage. Save made by Polasek. Bounce down the ice here by the Colonels. And this will be icing. Faceoff will come all the way back to the Colonel zone with 12:17 to go in the first. Attacking zone draw in the left wing circle. Englund 1-2 Kanderka. Tied up left side, Young. Lost it. And Solani looking to throw it down. Glove down by Zaremli. Carried in by Englund now right side. Kanderka angles his way in behind the net. Englund there to help as well. 4-person scrum behind the Curry cage. Solani. And Kanderka once again still battling. Englund walks it. Wanted to play it around the board. Zaremli was pinching in. And Dillon now will go back to retrieve it for Salve. And he'll wait behind Nick Latinovich. Chase then gives it away in the circle left side. And that one knocked off the stick of Kapas. Dawson behind the net now for Curry. Gets upended, lost the puck. And now we have a whistle in the right wing corner. A trip. Looks to be against George Vanakis, the sophomore from Abington, Maryland. And so he will head to the box. First power play now for Salve. Brendan Kim. Down low to Benson. Up top to Kim. Across to Boudreau at the left point. Into the corner left side, Walensky. Return to Boudreau. Right side, it's Kim. Down low again, Benson. Up top, Kim. Throws it on the goal. Looking for Zimmer. Trying to jam it home. They score! Damon Zimmer off the rebound. And the Seahawks take the lead. We'll give you a look at the replay. Seahawks set up Zimmer in front, wanting him to use that big frame. And the freshman from Camrose, Alberta, jams it past Polasek. Seahawks on top 1-0. Here's Solani off the draw for Curry. So Seahawks 1 for 1 on the power play. Colonels 0 for 1. Sixth goal of the year for Zimmer. .10:32 to go in the first. Benson took a heavy hit to enter that puck. Behind the cage, Peltonen. Able to get around McLean. Now Sundell snaps it right side. Solani able to steer it over the line. Look to drop it off for the trailer. Now the Seahawks can grab it. McLean with a little 2-on-2 with Carangelo. Sauces it to him. Trying to touch it. 5-hole. Penalty coming. A hooking call is made. Seahawk bench wanting a penalty shot, but they will take the power play. To the box is Ochterbeck. So the Seahawks right back to the power play after taking the 1-0 lead. 10:09 to go in the first. Colonels win the draw and clear it. Latinovich will leave it behind the cage for Hoon Kim to start the rush. Back for Carangelo. He'll lift it high and deep right side, and that will get out of play. And this will bring a face-off back near the Seahawks zone. Just outside of the Seahawks zone right side. Carangelo and Vanakis on the draw. Colonels will win it and send it deep. Latinovich swings it away. Kim now once again behind the net. Hoon Kim across to Asano. Gathers it over the line. Straight away moves it left side. Carangelo in the circle. Carangelo faking. Weaving his way behind the net. Looking for an outlet. One timer from McLean goes wide. And he broke his stick. He'll get a new one. Johnny on the spot was Cole Reddy. Reddy with the spare stick for McLean. Puck stuck in the corner right side. 3 Seahawks, 2 Colonels over there. Comes free for Curry. Zukov will skate it out to center. Over the line right side, trying to chip it in front and just going wide. And a penalty coming here. Tyler Lindstrom was the one heading towards the net, not able to get his stick on that. And they're going to call a penalty here against Salve. And slashing the call against Braden Young. So we will skate 4-on-4 for 42 seconds. That one in on a cage and held by Latinovich. So the Colonels will get their second power play shortly. Kent and Benson on the draw left side. Tied up in the circle. Dillon spins and plays it around for Hoon Kim. Out there with Kraus and Benson. Nearly turned over. Kraus now looking to sprint for it. Trying to get the 2-on-1. He's able to swat it in the air. Benson can't glove it down in the circle. Moved back out to center. Matt Dillon pokes it back to the Colonels' blue line. 10 seconds to go before the Colonels get their second power play. Waiting in the box is Ochterbeck. Here comes Kent. Over the line left side. Trying to angle middle. Kent in the slot has it poked free. Hoon Kim deflects it out to the blue line. Kept alive, though, by the Colonels. Looking for Kent right side. He recovers in the corner. Up to Solani. Power play now for Curry. Left side, Sundell. Solani trying to paddle it across, looking for Aruzioni, back door. That's knocked away, out to center. Here comes Caden Kraus. And Kraus got upended without the puck. Seahawks looking for the call, don't get it. Laxonen. Out from behind the cage, near side to Solani. And the Colonels are offside. We'll draw in neutral ice. Colonels win it. Pellegrini. Left side to Majel Diaz. Pellegrini once again. The assistant captain glides over the line, hands off to Vanakis, who lost it back to center. Chased by Walensky. Poked away by Englund, back down. Magil Diaz. Up to Laxonen. Solani with 10 seconds left on the power play. Will ring it around the boards. Far side Zaremli there first for Salve. Trying to clear it out to the blue line. Magil Diaz waiting back to even strength as a drive goes wide from Pellegrini. Out of the box is Young. Back to even strength. Colonels 0 for 2 on the power play. Seahawks 1 for 2. 6:34 to go in the first period. That one thrown on the net. Saved by Latinovic from the blue line. Kanderka trying to one-arm it out. Back into the corner, left side, chipped along for the drive, and the glove flashed by Latinovic. That was Austin Whalen with that chance for Curry. Attacking zone draw left side for the Colonels. Seahawks win it. McLean trying to power it down the ice on a set play. Can't connect with George Sennett. Back around the boards. Latinovic trying to slow it down. Puck far side. Kopass. Pinned to the boards with Carangelo and Zaremli. Four-man scrum. In the left wing corner. Kopass comes away with it. Turns. Spins it behind the net. Zaremli there to take it away for Salve. Trying to connect on the home run to Carangelo. No icing. Snap left side. McLean gets a piece of that. Able to hold it in with the body right side. Bouchard dribbles it back out to center. Waiting for it there is Kroon for the Seahawks. Sennett will just tip it in and come to the bench for a change. McLean throws the shoulder right side into Peltonen. Trying to shield it, now plays on the backhand for Benson in the slot. That's knocked free. Benson recovers and wrists it high and wide. DiStefani out there with Benson as well. Knifes it along to Hoon Kim. He has his stick lifted. Sprinting back with it now is Zukov left side. Chased into the corner, now behind the net. Zukov surveying. Trying to get it to Sundell, and that goes off his stick. Back out to center. Played on back to Bouchard. Now Sundell once again, the senior from Helsinki, Finland. Zukov over the line right side. Shielding on the backhand around Kim, trying to get to the front of the net. Throws it on the goal and he scores! Colonels tie the game with 4:39 to go in the first. Mark Zukov. Right here, took it wide. Down the wall. Just angled back out in front. His 8th of the season to knot things up. Solani. Left side, Ruzioni chases it down. Sends it around the boards. Right side, Ochterbeck. Back behind the net, Ruzioni. Paddles it around the boards. Not able to hold it in was Lindstrom at the blue line. Matt Dillon now with it. Across for Damon Zimmer, who has the lone goal for Salve. Zimmer on the backhand. Power drive, and that one saved. Boudreau crashing in with a wrist shot. And the save made by Polasek. Ruzioni far side for the Colonels. Scoops it out through center. Kroon back with it. Hoon Kim now back for Zimmer. He sends it in, and that one will skip out of play. Faceoff will come out to center, I believe. .344 to go in the first. Game tied at 1. England on the draw for the Seahawks. Wins it from George Vanakis. Kroon from his own zone. Tipped in by England, given right away to Nigel Diaz. He'll chip it in, and this will be icing. .3:29 to go in the first period. Attacking zone draw for the Seahawks. England. Kandurka now back to Kroon. He'll throw it on the net. That's saved by Polasek. Hoon Kim in the corner. England battling with Kandurka. Hoon Kim, his drive blocked high in the air, gloved down by England. Against the wall, trying to chip it in deep for Young. Knocked away by the Colonels, out to center. Seahawks have to get back on side here. They couldn't touch that puck. Brought ahead now by Nolan Dawson. Over the line right side for the Colonels. He'll wrist it around. Hoon Kim there first for Salve. Steers it for Young. Out to the blue line. Kept in for a drive that's high and wide from Peltonen. It'll ricochet all the way back out to neutral ice. Peltonen again on the far side. Trying to get it to Dawson. Kandurka intercepts. Played on back. Hoon Kim looking to move it up the ice. Paddles it to Young. All the way back. Hoon Kim waiting with it. Up to center. Carangelo trying to swing it forward. Sundell in the Colonel zone. Chips it near side for Timmy Kent. 2:19 to go in the first period. Game tied at 1. Sundell. Left side to Zukov. Zukov around a man to the net. Trying to get it to Kent in front, and that's broken up. Brendan Kim with the late stick to deny the little pocket pass. We will draw in neutral ice. Left side just outside of the Seahawks zone. Zukov will take it against Ethan DiStefani. Colonels win it. Skipped around the boards right side. Kent crashing in, trying to keep it alive for Curry. In deep now, Lozano behind the net. Looking for an outlet, waiting for it. Was Kraus. He's able to get it into the zone. Benson couldn't grab it in the slot. Now Kent. Cross-ice pass. Brendan Kim. Trying to swing it up the boards. Tied up in deep behind the cage. That one centered out in front. It spins to Caden Kraus. He looks to race away from trouble with it. Now sends it up for Benson. Benson takes it wide right side. Trying to chip it for DiStefani on his way to the net. He'll have to track it down in the corner left side. Sends it all the way across to the right side. Now Zaremli. His drive into the glove of Roland Polasek. And a little bit of extracurricular in front. Benson and Mike Pellegrini exchanging pleasantries. 1:15 to go in the first period. Seahawks took the 1-0 lead on the power play. Colonels answered back to tie it at 1. And a goal from Mark Zukov. Seahawks win the attacking zone draw. Dillon can't connect with Zaremli. Leaves it now for Boudreau, who's just waiting for his teammates to get back on side so he can enter this puck. Nigel Diaz takes a hit in deep. Puck to Ochterbeck. Ochterbeck left side, lost it. Boudreau battling. Looks to move it up to the blue line. Waiting for it is Matt Dillon. Wrists it on the net. Pad save made by Polasek. Rebound, though, finds its way to Boudreau in the corner left side. Bouchard off the glass. And back to the Seahawks zone. Dillon with 38 seconds. Boudreau floats it in the air. Wanted to get it to Zimmer. Knifed away by Bouchard into the corner left side. Turned over to Kandurka in the slot with a wrist shot, and the save made by Polasek. 26.2 to go in the first period. Attacking zone draw. England locked up on it. Colonels control it. off the glass, but it takes a weird bounce. Somehow it comes near side. Played into the zone by Whalen. Around the boards past Kim. Colonels hold it in. Looking to wrist it towards the net. That's blocked. 9 seconds to go. This one in the slot left side. Backtracking with it is Peltonen. He'll just spin it around the corner. Colonels hold it in deep, and that'll do it. Final seconds will tick off the clock in the first. A little more pushing and shoving in the corner right side. And the officials will all come in. It looks to be Hoon Kim and Nolan Dawson. Two of them now chatting it up. Well, the teams will head to the locker rooms, and we will take a break while they tend to the ice. Nothing decided yet here. 1-1 the score from St. George's between Salve Regina and Curry. You're watching Commonwealth Coast Conference action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to St. George's. Start of the second period here between Salve Regina and Curry College. Anita Pizzelli here bringing you the call. Game tied at 1. Seahawks took the 1-0 lead on the power play. Early in the first period, 9:04. And then it was Mark Zukov at 15:21 from Callie Sundell to knot the game at 1. 9-8 is the shot advantage for the Colonels. And this is just the kind of game we expected. Back and forth. Plenty of action. Seahawks right now, the second team in the CCC. Colonels pretty much locked into that 4 spot, but what's so interesting about the conference is you've got your top 4 teams are all basically top 20 in the country. And we'll hopefully maybe have the results of the latest USCHO poll, as the Seahawks are offside here, sometime during this period. So coming into today, neither team ranked, but very likely that both could be here in the next hour or so. UNE, Salve, Endicott, Curry, all top programs in the nation. And so you expect this to be a battle and a back-and-forth type of game here today. Here's Kim. Near side, Carangelo. He'll swing it around the boards. Left side cut off by Sennett. That one took a favorable bounce for Salve. Left for Carangelo now, darting into the left wing circle. Up to the blue line, Azano across to Brendan Kim. He'll snap it on the net and wide. Brendan Kim once again snaps it this time to the right side and off the pad of Polasek. And it can be skated out here by the Colonels. Players spill out in front of the Curry bench. Azano far side. Benson not able to get a piece. That could have been icing, but it got tied up with the official. Benson now gliding in, trying to center for DiStefani. His one-timer, wrist shot just goes wide. Dillon keeps it alive. In the corner right side, Dillon up to Caden Krause. He risks it on the goal and wide. Puck ricochets to Kent, trying to scoop it out. Given away to Krause. Angled all the way back for Matt Dillon. Benson, a little bit behind him. Dillon ahead to Krause on the backhand. He'll play it in. Krause lost his stick right side. Curry moves it out to center. Zoremli all the way back to Matt Dillon. Over the line, Krause leaves it for Zimmer. His wrister in on the net. Rebound given up. No one in front for Salve, able to grab it. Solani now behind the cage. Run into by Boudreau. Puck in front of the Seahawk bench. Lindstrom all the way across. Taken over the line by Ochterbeck. Pulls up on the wing. Trying to chip it left side. Dillon trying to lift the stick and corral it in the corner left side. Seahawks with it once again. Dillon along for Walensky. Sprints ahead, and he gets tripped up. Penalty coming here against the Colonels. Walensky tripped up on his way to the net, and the Seahawks will go on the power play with 17:40 to go in the second. 1 for 2 with the man advantage. Heading to the box is Majel Diaz for a trip. As I said, Curry, Endicott, and Salve all receiving votes in the latest poll. UNE still ranked 11th in the nation, but we will find out probably shortly where things stand after the action last week, and there was plenty of action. George Sennett keeps it alive, and then the puck deflected out of the zone by the Colonels into the Seahawk bench. We will draw in neutral ice. Colonels win the draw. Off the glass and down from Callie Sundell. Dillon waiting to start the rush. DeStefani corralled by Dillon, chipped up the near side, and Peltonen fires it back down. Caden Krause ahead of the field here. Seahawks able to get him the puck. He'll skate it in left side. Left of the trailer. Thrown on the goal, tipped in wide. Englund throws it on the cage, and somehow sprawling out to make the stop was Polasek. Sent it with the drive. Polasek the save. Rebound is loose, and the puck is scooped up. We get a whistle as well. My goodness. Englund had the open net as quickly as he could. He got to that puck, diving from right to left. We'll try and give you a look at the replay of that. Oh, my gosh. What an effort by Roland Polasek. Seahawks still on the power play. Carangelo's wrister goes high and wide. Young left side trying to move it up to the point. Tied up along the boards. Puck in the circle. Solani finds it and flips it all the way down. Left side, Carangelo. Over the line in the slot. Leaves it for McLean. He tees up the drive, and that's blocked up and out of play. Game still tied at 1. 45 seconds left on a power play here for Salve Regina. Attacking zone draw for the Seahawks. Colonels will control it. Off the glass, but not down, and now it sneaks free for Vanakis. He'll sprint short-handed left side. Azano there defensively. Vanakis back along the wall, lost the puck. Zukov behind the cage will just wrap it around the boards. Given back to the Colonels, Vanakis. Quickly to Zukov. 23 seconds left on the power play, but the Colonels with it short-handed in the attacking end. Him and Kim go spilling out into the boards. Azano with 15 seconds. Quickly up the left side. Snaked across. McLean will have to chase it down. Colonels clear it And that'll do it. Nigel Diaz out of the box. Matt Dillon now on the rush. Punched into the zone by the Seahawks. Behind the cage, Colonels with it. Off the glass. Deflected off a Seahawk glove and down. Matt Dillon races to get it. Gives it away in the corner right side. Giving it right back to the Seahawks. And then turned over in the high slot. Waiting for it now for the shot that's tipped high and wide by Ochterbeck. Laxonen wristed it on the goal. Ochterbeck got a piece of it. And it directed up and out of play. Colonels win the draw right side. Around him behind the cage, Kent. Battling with Kroon. Kent double teamed. Laxonen. Knocked off the puck by Borges. Around to Kanderka. He'll wheel it in. Right side. Young. Shields the puck. Angled off the boards. Up, but picked off by Kent. He'll handle his way right side. Watched by Hoon Kim. Puck played through the slot, left side. Can be recovered by Majel Diaz. Behind the net, Ochterbeck trying to center it out in front. Hoon Kim will pick it off. Looking to saucer it out, kept alive at the blue line. Held in here by the Colonels for Kent's drive that goes wide. And the rebound will come all the way out to neutral ice. Forced back in by Majel Diaz. Bounce back to the Colonel zone. Quickly back for Kent. Grabbed by Kraus now. Over the line left side, played into the slot. Kanderka trying to get the wrister away. That's blocked. Azano rolls it around from center ice. Kraus chases it down the left side, hops away from him. Scooped on the backhand all the way down. Kraus, DiStefani. Puck around the boards now. Right side, Kraus, and we've got a delayed penalty coming. And this is Benson coming to the box. So the Colonels now will go back to the power play. .13:39 to go in the second. Colonels 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Seahawks will win it and skip it all the way down, in on the net. Walensky chasing shorthanded now, forces Sundell out from behind the cage. Here's Zukov. Around Walensky. Over the blue line right side, leaves it in space right side for Kent, whose drive scores! 22 seconds into the power play. The Colonels take the lead. Timmy Kent's 15th of the season. Give you a look at the replay here. Zukov leaves it for Kent. And his wrist shot finds the back of the net. 2-1 Curry. 2 unanswered goals for the visitors. Boudreau. Kim now near side. Walensky will tip it in. Boudreau knocks away behind the net. Dragged out in front for the backhand that hops high in the air. Swatted on a high stick. Colonels can't touch it, and we get a whistle. Zimmer will take the draw here for Salve against Mark Zukov. Players tied up. Colonels will win it. Chipped ahead. Zukov over the line. Battling with Azano. Plays it in deep. Laxonen. Falls down in the corner. Trying to move it into the slot. Spinning on the backhand for the shot, and Latinovic makes the save. I think that was Kent again. Right out in front. Coming into today, Kent third in the CCC in points, second in goals. Trailing only Mitch Walensky in goals. Walensky has 16 on the season. He's also the leading scorer in the CCC coming into today with 29 total points. We'll redraw on the circle right side. Attacking end for Curry. England falls down on the draw. Puck is caught in his skates. Colonels can hold it in at the blue line, and they do. Peltonen left side, wristed on the net. Save made by Latinovic. And then it skips out of play. Face off on the circle left side. Colonels will win it. Peltonen paddled it into the slot. Turning for the shot. That one flutters out in front. And it ricochets out to center now. Peltonen once again. Tipped into the zone by Dawson. Him and Zaremli battling behind the net. Colonels keep it in. Peltonen lost it. Kanderka now with the nifty move. Kanderka leaves it across. Young with the wrist shot. Save made. Rebound directed towards the net. And that one sitting on the blue paint. Looking like it was going to cross the line. Somehow it spins out as Kanderka couldn't direct it in. But a penalty coming here. Or just the net. They're just going to call the high stick. I thought for a moment we were getting a penalty. So they'll call a high stick on Kanderka. Seahawks have had 2 chances like that here in this period off rebounds. One that Palsek just made a heroic save on. That time just a favorable bounce for the Colonels. Solani steers it to himself into the left wing corner, moves it up the boards. Shot in on the cage. Latinovic the save. He gave up the rebound. Kroon will gobble it and race out through center. Looks to play it across. Carangelo now down the middle, and the Seahawks are offside. .11:07 to go in the second. DiStefani will take the neutral zone draw against Zukov. And the Colonels win it. Magel Diaz swats it across the ice. DiStefani intercepts for Salve. Zukov now going back into his own zone. Nearly lost it. Kent moves it along to Laxonen. Bouchard left side lost it. Zukov will swing it in. Give him back to Brendan Kim. Weaves his way, plays it across to Azano. DiStefani touches it over the line. Crashing in is Benson. Looking to move it out in front. Borges lifts the stick of Magel Diaz. They battle behind the net. He plays it out onto the wing. DiStefani up top to the point. Across now to Brendan Kim. Faking. Shooting off a skate. In around the boards. Left side now. Azano to hold it in. Across to Kim. Faking the drive. Backpedaling. That one tipped into the slot. Now behind the net. Borges recovers for Salve. Out to Azano at the blue line. Across to Brendan Kim. Waiting. Throwing it on the goal. Pad save made by Palsek. Thrown out in front. Centered all the way down. Seahawks will have to chase it. Zimmer now wedges it ahead, in on the goal, and Palsek with Walensky in front of him will freeze it. 9:45 to go in the second period. Zimmer takes a shot in the corner from Peltonen. Vanakis for Sundell in the corner. Kopass will tip it, and this one will not be on the goal, so icing the call. Missing by an inch. Attacking zone draw for the Seahawks. Zimmer trying to hop around Vanakis and get it towards the net. Instead, the Colonels will chip it out to neutral ice. Zimmer once again wobbles it into the left wing corner. Behind the cage now, Sundell. Colonels with it. Trying to get it out of their own zone, and they do. Whalen now. Kopass over the line right side. Ducks the shoulder, trying to drag it out in front. Circles around into the left wing corner now. Matt Dillon right on his hip into the boards. Puck knocked free. Here comes Walensky. Ahead for Boudreau. On the backhand, Boudreau now trying to steer towards the net. He takes a shot up high. Knocked off the puck. Kopass breaking back the other way. Left for Peltonen, who will send it into the zone. Colonels trying to change quickly. Seahawks quickly up for Walensky. He'll delay and snap it in on the goal. Rebound was given up, and pouncing on it is Polasek. .8:44 to go in the second. Attacking zone draw for Salve. They win it. That one knocked high and up and out of play in the area of the perch where Salve Regina photographer George Corrigan is perched. That puck was headed his way. Colonels win the defensive zone draw. Played ahead. Kroon from one knee will saucer it back across. Kanderka into the corner. Along for Englund to the front with a shot. Rebound given up and then punched wide into the corner. Polasek has been giving up some juicy rebounds. Seahawks just have not been able to finish them. That is how they got their first goal. Here's Danny Aruzioni. Near side Solani. Over the line left side. Solani plays it right side waiting for the shot. That one skips behind the net. Nigel Diaz floats it in the air into the corner. Kept onside. Azano. Solani from behind trying to knock it free. Aruzioni looking to center it. Trying to find Ochterbeck. Young now gives it back to Bouchard at center. Puck loose in front of the scorer's box. Ochterbeck will find it. Gains the line. Shields the puck. Into the slot. Weaving. Dancing. Trying to spin it on the backhand. That one's blocked and it will roll towards the net, and Latinovich will freeze it. .7:39 to go in the second period. Colonels with the 2-1 lead. Puck in the corner left side. Zukov carries it out. Kent left side. Battling along the boards. Fell down, lost the puck. McLean gets it away to George Sennett, who will just scoop it ahead. Carangelo pulled down, shoved at the blue line. This is going to be an easy interference call, I would assume. They may call a cross-check as well. It could go either way. And they do call the cross-check. So heading to the box is Nick Magil-Diaz. And the Seahawks will go back to the power play where they're 1 for 2. They win the draw. Left side, Azano. Snap back to Hoon Kim. Straight away up top at the point. Here's McLean in the circle right side. His wrist shot is blocked. Getting in the way was Peltonen with the stick. Kim to keep it in. McLean once again paddled down low. Carangelo Playing the point from behind the net, trying to center it out in front. That one directed wide. McLean dives with a quick stick to keep it in. Hoon Kim's drive around the boards is deflected up and out. Seahawks will keep it in the attacking end. They'll win the draw. Boudreau spins it around for Benson, now right side. All the way around the boards. Walensky gathers it left side. Back to Benson. Tied up along the boards, and the Colonels find it. And it's swept down by Nolan Dawson. 1:10 to go in the second. On the power play. 6:20 to go in the second. Seahawks snap it around the boards. Benson trying to touch it back to Brendan Kim. And the Colonels once again will clear it. Just out to the Seahawk blue line. Boudreau now looks to turn up ice and lead the rush here on the power play. He'll pull up in front of the Seahawk bench, shielding it. Brendan Kim plays it in deep. Waiting for it is Benson. Back to Brendan Kim. Across to Boudreau left side. Walensky in the corner. Brendan Kim waiting, wristing it off the skate of Solani. Colonels can't clear it. Kim keeps it in. Here's Boudreau. His blast goes wide. Benson recovers in deep for Salve. 22 seconds to go on the power play. Boudreau. Walensky trying to get it back to Boudreau. Has that picked off and sent down by George Vanakis. Just 10 seconds left on the power play here for Salve. Brendan Kim waiting behind the net. Here comes George Sennett. He'll sprint over the line. Sennett lost the puck as he went to go wrist it. Now fed up out of the box. Here comes Laskinen to the net with the shot, and it goes off the pipe and out. .5:05 to go in the second period. Colonels still hold the 2-1 lead. Seahawks win the draw. Sennett chasing after it with Majel Diaz. Bouchard now behind the net. Off the glass. Laxonen left along for Zukov. His wrist shot in on the goal and held by Latinovich. Ken off the draw, save made by Latinovich. Rebound comes all the way out to neutral ice. Bouchard retreats and hands off to Kent. Majel Diaz to Zukov. Sprints up the far side, around two checks, lost the puck. Dillon. Flip back to Borges. He has time and he will send it all the way around. Kent in his own zone. Scoop back out. Zaremli with 4:20 to go in the second. Dillon looks to power it in, and it went off the official. Kept in at neutral ice. Dillon, right side. Here's Kent now. Down the boards right side, away from Kraus. Kent trying to center it for Ochterbeck. Recovers his own pass left side, gliding in the circle, trying to center it, and it'll deflect high to the far glass and stay in. Eruzione down to one knee to try and keep it in, but back now for Peltonen. Kroon scoops it across. That one thrown on the goal. Rebound given up by Polasek. Coming in to grab it was Kopass. Sundell behind the Curry cage. Right side Peltonen. Back to Sundell with 3:20 to go. Here's Ochterbeck. with the wrist shot save made by Latinovich. Cross ice pass taken by the Seahawks, angling over the line. Englund with the drive into the glove of Polasek. Well, the breaking news, latest USCHO Division III men's ice hockey poll is out. UNE up to 11, Endicott 15. Salve Regina receiving votes, 16 of them. Curry dropping towards the back end of the poll now, only 3 votes for them. So it would have been an interesting bit of fact if the Seahawks or the Colonels had been ranked here this afternoon while this game is going on. How would you? I would say you would go with that current ranking if you were going to set the rankings for this game. But fortunately for both sides, no ranking today, but none of that really matters that much. Both of these teams. Here's Walensky. Leaves it left side. Zimmer couldn't hang on to it. Boudreau now along the far boards, takes a hit, recovers the puck. Into the slot for Walensky, trying to get to the forehand, knifed off the puck. Colonels will control. Skated in right side. Lindstrom leaves it in the slot for Dawson. His shot is blocked. Matt Dillon stepping in the way. Wedge back out to center. 2-on-1 here for Salve. Carangelo waiting, trying to get it across to Walensky, and it will ricochet back out to center. Zukov now in a foot race for it. Kim trying to get there defensively. Zukov with the backhand. Save made by Latinovich. Colonels collect the rebound. Sent all the way across for the shot, and they score! Elis Laaksonen puts it in, and it's 3-1 Curry. You see the first save here by Latinovich. And then that pass just got across. Laaksonen sneaks it in. You had Kent there as well. .158 to go in the second. And it's 3 unanswered for the Colonels. And they control the draw. And they'll play it around the boards. This one given away in front for the shot from Zukov that goes high. 99 seconds to go in the second. Zaremli forces Zukov back out to neutral ice. Nigel Diaz. Laaksonen up the right side. Stops in the corner. Plays it behind the net. Nigel Diaz trying to swing it out in front. Laaksonen down on the knee. Off angle shot. That one dribbled off of Latinovich through the skates back out in front. DiStefani racing the other way with 1:14 to play. DiStefani down the middle. Lost it. Kraus trying to get to it, and Kent knocks him off the puck and will carry it back the other way for Curry. Kent down the right-hand side. Swings it around the boards. Peltonen off the bench will grab it for the Colonels. Aruzioni behind the net trying to center it for Solani. Taken now by Kraus for the Seahawks. His pass is deflected. Sundell from the Colonel zone with it. And this will be icing here against Curry with 43.6 to go. That one thrown wide by Azzano. Kanderka in the corner, played it around the boards, back to Azzano at neutral ice. Brendan Kim banks it along. Zimmer, actually make this Englund, trying to force it forward. Young, given back to Peltonen. And Sundell will race back. Kanderka lost his stick, pulled down in the corner. Able to kick the puck. He's able to get his stick back. 20 seconds to go now. Brendan Kim along for Englund. Kondurka trying to race in and get it. Scooped out to the wing. Brendan Kim waiting. Lozano's one-timer once again blocked by Ochterbeck. 9 seconds to go. He leaves it for Ruzioni. And offside is the call. With 8.5 to go. I'm not exactly sure what is happening. 8.5 seconds was showing on the clock. So it would seem that the clock did not start on time at some point in that last sequence. So the period is over. Seahawks will head to the locker room trailing by 2. 3 unanswered goals for Curry. They lead 3-1 through 2 periods. We will take a break while they tend to the ice and then make the turn for home. Curry 3, Salve Regina 1. You're watching Commonwealth Coast Conference action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to St. George's. Start of the third period here between Salve Regina and Curry College. The Colonels with the 3-1 lead as we get set for the start of the third. Both teams with 19 shots. The Colonels, though, have finished off 3 straight. Mark Zukov, Timmy Kent, and then Elis Laxonen, the most recent goal scorer for the Colonels, to close out the second period, where they scored 2, including 1 on the power play. And they'll lead 3-1 as we get ready for the start of the third here. Seahawks have had a lot of chances off rebounds, but aside from that first power play goal, have not been able to capitalize on the rest. This one snapped wide of Kent in the slot. Grabbed by George Sennett. All the way across, it's tipped away by Laxonen. Behind the net, waiting for it, Pellegrini trying to move it away. Time and space for him once again. George Sennett on his back, rips it free. Sennett now trying to center it for Carangelo. Knocked away from him. Sennett with the one-timer, save made by Polasek. Lindstrom over the blue line, trying to softly play it in front. Tip just wide of the pipe by Kent. Kent recovers it in deep, centers it for the shot. Save made by Latinovich, and the net off its moorings. $19-11 to go in the third. Attacking zone draw here for the Colonels. Solani to take it against Carangelo. Colonels winning out to the blue line for the shot, and the save made by Latinovich. Colonels nearly had the draw one, but good effort there from DiStefani, able to hop to his head. Benson with the shot, fought off by Polasek. Here's Ruzioni with speed up the right side. He lost it. Trying to get it in stride now for Kraus. Kraus with the wrist to the net. Save made by Polasek again. A big rebound sitting there. Seahawks couldn't get to it. Here's Ochterbeck. Left side of Ruzioni. Waiting. Wristed on the goal. Save made by Latinovich. Vanakis will take the draw here against Zimmer. He wins it. Peltonen at the point. Left side now, Dawson into the slot. Vanakis, his shot dribbled off the stick. Into the corner right side, Boudreau. Wedges it off the glass, all the way back to the Colonel blue line. Peltonen into the boots of Boudreau. And then it's spun back on a deflection into the Seahawks zone. Hoon Kim wrong now for Josh Kroon. Kroon high in the air, glove down by the Colonels. Zimmer trying to tip it ahead. Throws a shoulder on the far side. Able to steer it, and it's taken by Callie Sundell. Peltonen. Blitzed by Boudreau. Spins away from him, out to center. Dawson. Left for Vanakis. Back for Lindstrom. Deflected by Whalen into the zone. Seahawks will go get it. That's Hoon Kim. Snap to Kroon. Kim. Taken by Walensky. Over the line right side. Walensky in the high slot with the wrist shot. Save made by Polasek. Rebound left side in the corner. Pellegrini. Lifts it down the ice. This should be icing, and it will be. $17-13 to go in the third. Attacking zone draw for the Seahawks. Borges will take it against Zukov. Seahawks win it. Right side dancing is Brendan Kim at the point. Across now, left side Azano. All the way across. That's deflected through the slot by the Colonels. Borges battles along the boards to keep it alive. Brendan Kim spinning away. Top of the right wing circle. Paddled it into the slot. Has it deflected left side by Zukov. Caden Konderka back along the boards. Azano all the way across. Seahawks have to get back on side as it's punched in by Borges. Zukov looking to chip it towards the net. Ken trying to jam it past the pads of Latinovich, who holds on to make the save. Zukov. Far side to Bouchard. He'll lift it into the right wing corner, and this will be icing. .16-14 to go in the third. Solani and Carangelo on the draw left side. Seahawks down 2. One cleanly back to McLean. His drive, save made by Polsek. Bobbled the rebound and then freezes it. Carangelo and Solani once again. Carangelo trying to hop in and play it towards the net. Forces it into the corner. Nigel Diaz knifes it right side. McLean able to get there first, looking to steer it up the wall. McLean wins it, throws it on the net. Save made by Polsek. Able to get the rebound. Skating left side. He turns and shoots. That one's blocked. And the skates of Ochterbeck. Dillon all the way across Senate now. Over the line right side. Waiting. Throws it on the goal. Rebound. Carangelo punches it up in the air. Into the corner right side. Aruzioni there first for Curry. And he will skate it out. Look to saucer it across. Bouncing into the Seahawks zone. It'll come to Ochterbeck. Left for Solani. Knifed away from behind by George Sennett, who looks to break back the other way for Salve. Sennett to the circle with a shot. That's blocked. Sundell stepping in the way. Sennett lost his stick. And I think we will have a penalty coming here against the Colonels. Slashing the call. Oh, just what the doctor ordered for Salve. Seahawks 1 for 4 on the power play. Sundell to the box. Seahawks lone goal came on the power play in the first period. Trying to make this a 1-goal game. And it looks like Polsek had to get a new stick. That's what the delay is for here. Zimmer on the draw against Vanakis left side. Seahawks to the power play. They control it. Brendan Kim up top to Boudreau. Boudreau once again. Left side Walensky. Up top Boudreau. Settles it. Kim in deep to Benson. Up top Kim. Throws it on the goal. Save made. Rebound loose. Benson trying to swing it towards the net. And it goes wide. He recovers it left side. Up top to Boudreau. Seahawks playing for that rebound now. Trying to get bodies in front. Here's Walensky up top to Boudreau. Kim once again. Boudreau at the left point. In deep Walensky. Back to Boudreau. Throws it on the net and wide. Brendan Kim races across. Holds it in at the blue line right side. Boudreau faking the drive. Hands off to Walensky. Glides into the high slot. Turns and shoots. And that one's fought off out high. And now thrown down the ice by the Colonels. Latinovich will leave it for Azano. And that'll be Hoon Kim coming to start the rush. Azano lost it in his skates. Seahawks have to reset the rush here. Azano, though, will pirouette away. Gets it across to Hoon Kim. Looks to swat it into the zone. Nigel Diaz finds it, and he will fly it down. 36 seconds to go on the power play here for Salve. Trailing by 2, Hoon Kim. Braden Young deking into the slot. Young with a shot save made by Polasek. Then he gobbles up the rebound. And then the players pile up in front of the net. 28 seconds left on the power play here for Salve. Second unit will come out now. DeStefani, Sennett, Dillon, Kraus, and England. Pellegrini, Zukov, Sundell, and Lindstrom, the penalty killers for the Colonels. 28 seconds left on the power play. 13:45 to go in the third. The referee was having a conversation with first-year head coach Peter Roundy, 2010 graduate of Stonehill. Colonels win the draw and clear it out to center. Matt Dillon. Here's England. Stumbling over the blue line. Plays it right side. DeStefani. Around the boards. Kraus waiting for it left wing side. Behind the net. Sennett in the corner. Paddled back right side to DeStefani. Final seconds of the power play. Puck gets away from Sennett. All the way down. And we are back to even strength. Here's Kraus. Looking to get the return pass from the blue line. Picked off by Kopass instead. DeStefani trying to enter it into the zone. Skating away. Near side now. Kent with it for the Colonels and space for him. Look to play it across to Kopass. And the puck deflected back out to center. 12:52 to go in the third. Colonels still with the 3-1 lead here on the road. McLean. Out to the blue line. Bouchard, left wing circle. His drive deflects up and out of play. $12:37 to go in the third. Colonels win the offensive draw. Here's a drive from the blue line. Save made by Latinovich. Borges. Trapped against the boards far side. Sundell. Holding it at center. Back for Kopass, and a hand pass is ruled here. And now Borges and Kopass. A little pushing and shoving after the play. Brandon Borges, graduate student from Providence, Rhode Island, does not back down from a physical challenge. Attacking zone draw here for the Seahawks. Solani and Carangelo. And the Colonels win it. Sundell back for Solani. Around the boards, intercepted by Carangelo. McLean couldn't get to it behind the net. Hoon Kim pinches in to keep it alive, though. Touches it behind the net. Carangelo using the shoulder. Able to discard Peltonen, who takes a little shot. And I think they're going to call Carangelo for all of that physical play. Arm is up. Delayed penalty here with 11:52 to go in the third. Open net with 11:46 to go in the third. Extra attacker is on. Here comes Kent. And the Seahawks touch it up, and we will address the penalty. Cross-check the call. 11:36 to go. So Carangelo goes to the box. Big moment here. Colonels win the draw on the power play with the lead. looking for some extra insurance. Here's Kent with a wrist shot, high and wide. We'll draw in the circle left side. Battle for it once again. 6-person scrum along the far side boards. Puck finally worked free. Kroon gets it along for Boudreau. Short-handed. Lost it at the blue line. Kept onside by the Colonels. But Kroon once again now floats it ahead. Eruzione swings it back. Lozano now plays it to Zaremli. He'll chase it down in his own zone. Looks to power it around the board. Skip to the far side. Walensky lost it. Kent now in the slot. Playing it left side. Paddled up to the blue line. Sundell straight away. Right side, it's Eruzione. In the circle. Up top to Sundell. Fakes the drive. Left side, Zukov. Return to Sundell. Walks his way left side at the point. Now on the wing. Up top for the one-timer. Faked on. Eruzione. Look to wrist it towards the net. Instead, plays it to Ochterbeck. In behind the cage. Challenged by Zaremli. On the backhand, he'll float it out to center. Sundell will reset here for the Colonels. And then Kent can't hold on to it. So Zaremli will get it to Matt Dillon. And he'll just sweep it down the ice on a deflection. Magil Diaz. Solani right side. Solani with the puck on the wing right side. 22 seconds to go on the power play here. Magil Diaz. Right side Pellegrini. Back up top to the point. One-timer from Pellegrini blocked by Brendan Kim. Final seconds of the power play here for the Colonels. Seahawks trying to clear it. Glove down by Pellegrini, and he has it poked free from Kanderka. He looks to sprint ahead. Trying to get it to go towards the net short-handed. He's tied up along the far side boards. And we're back to even strength. Out of the box, Carangelo. With 9:30 to go in the third, Seahawks still trailing 3-1. Carangelo trying to go for the poke check, lost his stick. Right side now behind the net, Vanakis. Turns and fires, and that's blocked off a skate of Carangelo. Lindstrom up the boards. Sennett couldn't get it to Carangelo. Solani keeps it in. Sennett, though, able to get it back out to center. Solani on the reentry here for Curry. Out to the blue line, Lindstrom waiting for reinforcements. Into the corner. Solani turns, wristed on the goal, and the save is made by Latinovich. 8:58 to go in the third. Clock will start to become a factor now. Seahawks 1 for 5 on the power play. Dillon off the boards and out. Down to Kraus looking to spin away. He has it poked from behind. Recovered by DiStefani. Carries down the middle. And Kopass lifts his stick, but the puck finds Benson. Centered out in front. Backhand shot goes wide from DiStefani. Kraus again lost it in the circle left side. Here's Sundell across to Kopass. Over the line, and the Colonels are offside. Benson locked up with, I believe that's Dawson on the far side. The officials come in to escort them apart. And Benson loses his stick. Well, the chippiness sure to pick up here over the final few minutes. 8:31 to go in the third. Seahawks trailing by 2. Zimmer and Zukov on the draw. Azano. Now Kim. Mitch Walensky Peels back and plays it back to Azzano. Wide of Boudreau, turned over to Bouchard. Nigel Diaz. Azzano in front of the Seahawk bench. Now Boudreau in stride, taken by Zimmer. Trying to angle it to himself over the line, poked away there. Taken back by Laxonen. 3-on-2, leaves it for the trailer. Zukov trying to pellet towards the goal, and Laskinen plays it wide. Zukov recovers and plays it down the right side for Pellegrini. Rolled it in behind the net. Pellegrini will chase it down. Has Kent to help in deep as well. Pellegrini throws it right in front of the apron of the goal. Picked off by Boudreau. .7:28 to go in the third. Colonels leading 3-1. Kroon. Kim. Now England. Looking to sprint ahead. Gains the line, snaps it in. It'll skip quickly to Braden Young. Wants to move it up the boards, steered to Kroon. Now Kandurka racing for it in the slot. Young couldn't tip it on the goal. Kandurka right side. All the way up top to Kroon, waiting, throws it on the goal. Down is Polasek. Puck is still loose. Kandurka scores! Seahawks again finally able to find one of those rebounds. Caden Kandurka doing the dirty work on the right side. And the Seahawks are within one. Right here, Kandurka and Young both going for that loose puck. Kandurka with it here, wrists it across. Kroon with the initial shot. All sorts of scrambling. And eventually, it's the freshman from Red Deer, Alberta, who makes this a one-goal game. Matt Dillon has it knocked free. Vanakis now over the line. Has Whalen going in front, and the shot is saved by Latinovich. .6:28 to go in the third. They'll give the assist to Young and Kroon on that goal. Seahawks looking for more. Here's Walensky. Lost it at the blue line. Two Colonels run into each other. Here's Bouchard now, free with it. Snaps it around the boards. That one took a crazy hop back out towards the net. Latinovich, Johnny on the spot, will freeze it. McLean comes away with the draw for Salve. Sends it into the zone. Off the boards. Scooped out of play by the Colonels. Seahawks will keep this in the attacking zone. Carangelo on the draw left side. Tied up in the skates. Colonels will control it. Leading 3-2. Zukov left side. Pinned to the boards. And they're with Dillon and Azzano. Carangelo comes to help. Nigel Diaz from the blue line sends that one wide. Skips off the glass, still hopping in the right wing circle. Dillon now to Carangelo. He'll weave back now and start up the ice. Over the line, down the middle. Carangelo trying to deke around. Couldn't hold the puck. Fell, centered it back out in front, off a skate. Loose in the slot. Steered right side. Set it with the one-timer. Puck still loose. Players jamming at it. In on the goal. They score! Pinball wizard. That puck had eyes. And the Seahawks tie the game. We'll give you a look at the replay. Carangelo here, that started it. He centers that. Sent it with the one-timer. And just all sorts of chaos. We start again with 5:17 to play in the third. And it's Carangelo who eventually puts it home. England will wrap it in now. 2 very quick goals for the Seahawks. A matter of a minute and 35 seconds. Here comes Ochterbeck, and he's offside. Colonels have to be a little stunned. These rebound chances have been there all day long. Seahawks here late in the third, finally finding them and putting them away. Ozano. Now Zimmer. Ozano once again. Right side Kim. Walensky deflected off his skate. Zimmer able to sprint onto it. He'll carry down the middle. He'll wrist it on the net. Ping-ponged off the boards. Back into the circle right side. Kept alive by Walensky. Dancing towards the net. Lost the puck. Has to battle with Sundell in the corner. Brendan Kim knifes it back in from the blue line. Sundell alone with it for the Colonels. Will skate in behind the net with 4:08 to play in regulation. Vanakis back to Sundell. Across to Peltonen. He'll gain the line. Send it into the right wing corner. Dawson chasing after it. Boudreau recovers for Salve near side. Able to outlet DiStefani. He'll glide in, fakes the shot, turns, fires it on the net. Save was made. The rebound there for a moment, but able to freeze it with the glove was Polasek. Seahawks will draw on the attacking end right side. DiStefani on the draw. Trying to hop into the corner for it. Players fall down. Zukov will come free with it for the Colonels. Chased by Benson. Zukov gets around him. Here's Lindstrom with speed right side. Lindstrom throws it wide into the corner left side. Punch towards the goal. Latinovich will snag it with a stick and freeze it. Settle things down. Two unanswered goals for Salve Regina. Attacking zone draw here for the Colonels. They won it. Play it into the corner. Swung up the boards. McLean able to get along for Carangelo, who has tied the game. Here's George Sennett. Over the line left side. Throws it on the cage. Seahawks just putting everything toward the net right now, looking for those rebounds. Sennett skips it around the boards. Carangelo in the corner, trying to get it to McLean in front. Picked off by Zukov. He'll carry through center, and he'll just peel on back. He'll come to the bench for a change as well. Pellegrini punched in and taken by Matt Dillon now. On the backhand, shuffled across. McLean wanted to play it back. Falling down was Englund. Nearly turned over to Eruzione. Taken now by Kanderka. Look to play it in space. Englund will take it off the far side boards and gain the line. Look to throw it towards the net. Wide, hopping back out in front. Puck still loose. Knifed away by Sundell. With 2:30 to go in the third. Near side Solani. Kraus gets in the way of that. Here's Englund over the line. Puck hopped in the air at the blue line in front of the Colonel bench. Kept alive by Englund left side. Thrown on the net and saved and held by Polasek. With 2:16 to go in the third. .30 saves on the day for Roland Polasek. Seahawks, though, all 3 of the goals have come off of rebounds. Benson just fires it towards the net again off the draw. And flashing the glove was Polasek. DeStefani and Vanakis will draw in the left wing circle. Attacking end for Salve with 2:13 to go in regulation. Off the draw. Loose out high, collected by Brendan Kim. He'll float it into the corner left side. Seahawks will battle for it. Kraus off to the side of the net, trying to drag it right out in front, thrown into the wickets, and squeezing the pads to keep it out is Polasek. Seahawks will keep the same 5 out there. DeStefani, Benson, Kraus, Brendan Kim, and Azano. DeStefani on the draw against Zukov. And the Colonels will win it. Peltonen scales it off the glass, down the ice, and icing. Seahawks now will bring on Kroon and Hoon Kim. They'll keep the same forwards out there. DeStefani, Kraus, and Benson. Draw in the right wing circle now. And it's controlled by the Colonels. Kent floats it in on the net, gloved by Latinovic. Now the Colonels will be able to make a change. It does not seem like they want to. Right wing circle is the attacking zone draw for the Colonels. Kent and Zimmer. Seahawks win it. And it's thrown out of play by Kroon. Draw on the circle right side. Colonels control. Sundell at the point. Throws it towards the net. Looking for a tip. Hoomkin blocks it into the corner. Colonels retrieve. Sent into the right wing corner now. Sundell there to touch it first along the short side boards. Back out to center. Sundell carried into the zone. Played left side for Kent. His wrist shot off the face mask of Latinovic. Played back out to the blue line and deflected out to center. Thrown in once again by the Colonels. Seahawks will hold it behind the cage. Kroon waits with it. Moves it out to the far side and starts the rush as we get the 1 minute announcement from Alex Marcinkiewicz. Final minute of regulation. Vanakis over the line. Chips it left side to Solani. Lozano staples him to the boards. Carangelo. Lindstrom right side. Knifed away. Sennett trying to sprint up the ice. Looks to spin on the backhand at the blue line. Carangelo couldn't keep it in. Vanakis back with it for Curry. Here's Solani over the line. Right side Ochterbeck on the backhand. Shuffled and blocked by Azano. 32 seconds to go. Puck trapped in the right wing corner. Solani gliding in front. Backhand shot. Glove save made by Latinovic. 25.4 to go. Last time the Seahawks were here at home, they had to go to overtime with Wentworth. And we're going to get a timeout called here by the Colonels. We will take it as well. 25.4 to go in the third. We'll be right back. Welcome back to St. George's. 25.4 seconds left in regulation. Seahawks trailed 3-1 coming into the third. 2 unanswered goals. Colonels, though, will have the attacking zone draw here with 25.4 to go. And we'll see what head coach Peter Roundy has drawn up for his squad. Kent, Zukov, Sundell, Pellegrini, and Laxonen, the 5 out there for the Colonels. Carangelo, England, Kroon, Sennett, and Azano, the 5 for Salve. England and Kent on the draw. Kent wins it and throws it high and wide. About as clean of a draw win as you could get. And Kent, right in front, send it out of play. On the draw once again. He wins it back to Zukov. Lost it in the slot, recovers it. Still being fought off, and McLean just rips it away. Sends it across for George Sennett. Trapped along the boards. Back out to neutral ice. McLean trying to steer it to himself. Poked away from behind. Carangelo throws it down the ice. 1 second to go. Sennett cannot get a shot away, and that'll do it. Overtime for the second straight game here at St. George's. We will take a break and be back very shortly with the call of overtime extra hockey here on Valentine's Day. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to St. George's. Overtime will be 3-on-3 to determine a winner. If not, the game would end in a tie, but we would have a shootout for points in the CCC, as we had here on Friday versus Wentworth. It'll be Azano, Walensky, Carangelo to start for Salve, Kent, Sundell, and Zukov for the Colonels. Seahawks led 1-0. Colonels scored 3 straight. Seahawks with 2 goals late in the third to force OT. Trying to score a comeback victory here on a Monday. Sundell will control it for the Colonels, chased by Walensky. He'll leave it for Kent. Next goal will win. Sundell will circle back through center. Sundell drops it back off for Zukov. Weaves his way over the blue line right side. Zukov trying to duck the shoulder on Carangelo. Out in front with the shot that fluttered off the stick and wide. Kent spins it left side all the way across looking for Sundell. Solani now off the bench will recover it. Seahawks get Benson out there. Each team changes out one man. Here's Kent. Nearly a minute gone in the OT. Over the blue line left side. Kent trying to wrist it in front. Touched on the goal by Solani. And Latinovic the save. Breaking back is the Seahawks. Here's Benson with Walensky to the net. Trying to throw it there. And Walensky goes crashing into the M boards. Scooped ahead. Brendan Kim will recover it. Benson along for George Sennett. Over the line left side. Sennett has Kim to the net, trying to get the puck there. Kim spins it. That one was loose. The open net was there, but no Seahawks were home. 2-on-2. Achterbeck to the goal. Backhand shot. Save made by Latinovic. Here's Sennett. 2-on-1 for Salve. Sennett leaves it for Kim. Back to Sennett with the shot, and the save is made, and the puck deflects up and out of play. George Sennett, who has 4 game-winning goals this year to lead the Seahawks, nearly had another. Seahawks will have the attacking zone draw with 3:23 left in OT. England will take it for Salve. He wins it, but chasing back for it, Dillon will have to go get it from his own zone. Those 4 game-winning goals for George Sennett actually leads the Commonwealth Coast Conference. Here's Boudreau now. Boudreau with a shot. That one dribbling on the net. And it's covered up by Polasek. 3:01 to go in overtime. 3-on-3 overtime. If we're still tied, it will officially be a tie, much like the Seahawks had happen here on Friday versus Wentworth. Teams would go to a shootout, though, for points in the conference standings. Laxonen sprints up the left side, trying to get it away. Aruzioni, left side with the shot. Save made by Latinovic. The former Seahawk with a chance there. .244 to go in overtime. Zukov will take the draw on the attacking end against Carangelo, who sent us to overtime with his third period goal. Poked away. Here's Caden Kendurka. Puck on his stick on a breakaway. Kendurka the shot and the save made by Polasek. Knocked away by Hoon Kim. Little 2-on-2. Carangelo, left side. That one blocked off his stick. This is what happens. Back and forth we go now. Here's Kent over the line right side. Spins it on the backhand. Wide of Sundell, who has to recover in the corner left side. Plays it all the way back up to neutral ice. Grabbed by Zukov. Kent over the line. 2 minutes to go in overtime. Sundell. Kent's one-timer blocked by Kim. Hoon Kim stepping in the way of the shot. Brendan Kim knifed it away, played it in front, diving on it is Polasek. With 1:40 to play in overtime. Seahawks will draw on the attacking end, DiStefani and Lindstrom. Colonels control it. Clock rolling with 1:35 to go in OT. Majel Diaz, make this Solani over the line right side. Behind the net, Ochterbeck shields the puck from George Sennett, trying to rake it away from behind in the corner. 1:20 to go, right side Pellegrini. Straight away, now left side Ochterbeck once again. Ochterbeck gliding into the high slot. Throws it towards the goal. Pad save made. Rebound comes all the way back out. Pellegrini to Ochterbeck. Right side. His shot goes high and wide. Skips around the glass out to the blue line. Held in by Pellegrini. Plays it down the boards left side. Final minute of OT. Here's Pellegrini. His wrister is blocked. Loose in the slot. Colonels will keep it in. Solani right side. In the circle. Dancing now in behind the cage. Fake the wraparound. Plays it left side in front for the chip. That's knifed away. Sennett trying to get it to DiStefani, and now the Seahawks can head back the other way. DiStefani waiting across. Sennett with the shot, and he scores! George Sennett, the captain, gives the Seahawks the win. His conference-leading 5th game-winning goal of the season. The Seahawks come back to win 4-3 in overtime. What a comeback. Seahawks trailed 3-1 late in this one. 3 straight goals, 2 late in the third. And with 39.1 to go in OT, it's George Sennett who wins it for the Seahawks. Salve now improves to 16-5-2, 14-3-2 in the CCC. The Colonels will fall to 13-8-2, 11-7-1 in conference play. Like we said at the top, not much really changes for them win, lose, or draw here today in the standings. Seahawks, though, want to keep pace, trying to search for that top seed and have home ice advantage with just 2 games remaining on the schedule. Next up for Curry, they will be at Wentworth this Friday the 18th at 7 p.m. Salve will be on the road at UNE, a big tilt up in Biddeford. That game slated for a 7 p.m. start. I want to thank our entire staff and production crew. Presley Boyce helping to provide live statistics here today. Your camera person has been Evan Viola. I want to thank you all for joining and listening along with us here for this one. Once again, your final Salve Regina 4, Curry College 3. George Sennett is the hero in overtime. I'm Andy Pizzelli. Have a good night, everyone.